So we started about lifestyle in 2020 when we realized we were all locked into our homes and we had nowhere to go, and you quickly realized that the environment you were in the home wasn't as exciting and as bright and colorful as you wanted it to be. We started looking online to decorate the house with bright and exciting colors and patterns, and we couldn't really find what we wanted to. So what we did is I started designing, sketching and drawing and designing patterns that we felt would work in our house, but also patterns that would work in someone else's house. And from there it really took off. We had, after the hard lockdowns, we had people asking us, can you make us scatter cushions? Can I have this on a tablecloth? Where can I place this? How can you make this for me? And we just took off from there, trying to find ways of producing the prints in real life and spreading the joy into other people's homes as well. When we started thinking about a business and started thinking about creating a business, we needed to put a name to it. And as we start looking at designing the patterns and creating these patterns, we asked ourselves, what is this all about? Where is this going? What is happening with it? And the word "about" just stuck to us. And we quickly realized that if you have a single word that could become an umbrella term for a greater business, then a lot of things can come from it. So we started About Lifestyle because it really was about the lifestyle we wanted to create. It was about our lifestyle, but also about other people's lifestyles and how they wanted to decorate their house. And from there on, we realized that we could expand About into many other avenues as well. Our About range really started off with our scatter cushions, and because we were at home a lot, we spent a lot of time on the couch, a lot of time on the bed, and these were things that livened up and really made things a little bit brighter in the house. So we started with scatter cushions, designing these scatter cushions. And then from there we realized, but what is a scatter cushion? It's just meters and meters of fabric that's sewn together. So we decided to then branch out to some of our other products, like the vanity pouches. And the vanity pouches really came from a need to have something that's durable, a need to have something that works well. And these are also lined with a nice, beautiful waterproof lining. So we really felt like this would be a fantastic product to put in a suitcase, put in a handbag. And we've had people who uses these as vanity pouches, but also as pencil bags, also as wallet carriers, something small that organizes a handbag. From those we realized, what else can we do? We could also make fabric planters, and these are sort of a storage solution. You can put your plants in here, you can put some towels that you have in the bathroom in here. We've also recently realized you could maybe decorate it with some muffins or some scones when you're entertaining, maybe on a Sunday morning. We designed these fabrics to be creative, to be colorful. And one of my favorite things about lifestyle is that I can create, I can make, I can create, and I can use all the colors in the crayon box. There's no limit to what I can and cannot do. As long as my creativity continues to grow, I can really imagine anything and put it on fabric, put it on silks, put it on chiffon, and inspire and give a little bit of what I do back to whoever wants to purchase. Most of our inspiration for our patterns and our fabrics comes from nature. It comes from the inspiration from color and color combinations. And we really started off with About Lifestyle with creating patterns that inspire South Africans, proteas, flowers, foliage. And then we eventually moved out to other things like more geometric patterns and more simple line work, like the scribble you can see here. We were from the very start, we were heavily influenced by Henri Matisse, who was an 18th century artist, who designed these paper cutouts, and he created artworks and beautiful designs using just paper cutouts and paper, ripping paper out and creating patterns and shapes. And that's really where our inspiration comes from. It's from art, it's from nature, it's from color, but it's also from everywhere around us. Everywhere you look, there is always inspiration around you, and everything around you should inspire you. And what I've done here is I have taken a photo of pressed dried flowers, so orchids I had in the house. And I used the orchid shapes and the leaf shapes as inspiration to create shapes like these, where these leaves are all very organic. They're not perfectly made because nothing is perfect. And then you would duplicate some of the designs here, and you would then scatter and move them around to create your different patterns, and then later on obviously create seamless patterns or repeat patterns. This is a burley marks that I've grown myself as a houseplant, and when I looked at the foliage and I looked at the leaves, I felt like this would make a beautiful pattern on a fabric storage container, or on a vanity pouch, or on anything else. So what I did is I photographed some of the leaves, and then I used Illustrator to trace out the pattern and to trace out the leaves and to create a repeat pattern. And then this pattern is available in many various colors, and also various fabrics that can be printed on.